Okay, here we are at John's Pass. We've got Captain Larry with his boat, The Other Line, who's been very vocal and an enthusiastic Parker boat owner for quite a number of years, blogging on classicparker.com. And Larry has had Seaspension installed in his boat for a number of years. Larry, how long have you had Seaspension now?
I installed the Seaspension seats about 6 years ago. I had the boat about a year before installing the Seaspension seats. And quite frankly, I almost sold the boat in that year until I discovered the Seaspension seats. And
what do you think? How many hours have you logged on the pedestal so far?
About 500 hours on the boat and on the seat. I would say probably 400 with the Seaspension seats.
Okay.
And we love them because we do a lot of offshore fishing, and as you might imagine, with those boats that have a forward helm, the ride can get a little tough.
Yes.
So what the Seaspension seats allow me to do is travel that 2 or 3 hours offshore in comfort, and it doesn't hurt my back, doesn't dislodge you as you're riding, and it's just fantastic.
Excellent. And have you had any issues with pitting, corrosion, maintenance, or anything that you would think, okay, well, a boat is a high maintenance item, but how does that work for the pedestals?
Actually, if your camera can catch it, these are the original seats, the original finish, the original rubber. This is an outdoor boat. It sits on a dock in the sun 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is no pitting on the finish. There's rubber is not cracked, and quite honestly, it's not because I do exceptional maintenance. I haven't done a thing to them other than wipe them down every once in a while.
And they look good. They look like they came out of the box.
Brand
frankly.
new.
Yeah.
Brand new.
It's amazing.
And quite frankly, if you compare the finish on the pedestal to the finish on the rest of the boat, and I have no issues with the rest of the boat, but you can see that those seats and those pedestals have not pitted one bit.
Yeah.
If you had a standard aluminum pedestal, I promise you it would be pitted after this period.
Yeah, I can see that the footrest, which is an aftermarket item.
Yep. And look at the arm. Look at the armrests.
Yeah, it's got some oxidation there.
Yep.
The footrest does show some corrosion activity going on, but it looks like the paint on the Seaspension tube there is just like brand new still.
Brand new.
Yeah, it's wonderful to hear. What are some of your most harrowing experiences? I mean, you go out in 3-4 foot chop, or is that about the maximum you go?
Well, we try not to. We don't do it on purpose, but sometimes that happens. We will actually do offshore runs with the boat. We do overnight runs from the boat, and we're here in St. Petersburg Beach. We make runs to the middle grounds, which is a pretty big haul.
80 miles or so?
Yeah. And sometimes the seas pick up, and it sure is great having the Seaspension seats because they kind of keep you grounded to the seat. You're not getting jostled all over the place. And again, I'm not a young buck. I'm not 20 anymore. My back just can't handle that kind of compression when you're going over those kinds of waves. And so had it not been for the Seaspension seats, like I said, this boat probably would have been gone.
All right. Thank you, Larry. Thank you also for being such a enthusiastic customer. You've been with us for a long time, and I read the blogs that you write, participate in.